Namaste. I just wanted to thank my subscribers. I just recently passed 100 subscribers. Without the subscribers, I would be dead, and that's just the truth, whether you believe that or not. I going live was my last resort in life, and yeah. So whoever is my subscriber will be subscribers. I thank you very much. Without you, I would not be here. Thank you. Namaste. Sorry, I'm opening up. Disclaimer. I can't even say disclaimer now. God. Okay. Do not follow through what I am doing. Recline and relax. Do not even watch the video. Just listen. This is Neuro Linguistic Programming at the highest level. You may even do something else while the video is playing at an audible volume. I can't say audible anymore. It's really sad. Okay. But I could read Sanskrit in the original Aryan accent. Okay, so I'm gonna read the chat when I'm done with this. This is chapter 11. I think it's the most challenging chapter in Bhagavad Gita. It's also the climax of Bhagavad Gita. And that's chapter 11. It's also long too. So please don't follow through what I'm doing. You're gonna give yourself a migraine headache. I use nicotine to prevent myself from having a migraine headache. Namaste. Ataika Dashotya Yahu Vishivaru Padashana Yogahu Arjuna Uvacha Madanugrahaya Paramam Guhyamatya Demasamjinitam Yatava Yogatam Pachasatana Mohoyam Bigato Mama Paba Pyayao Hi Bhutanam Shrutau Visitarasho Maya Devatataho Kamalapatra Kusho Mahatemyamapi Jabhyayam Evametadia ta tata Evametadia ta tata Devamatemanam Parameshvara Drashurdu Michichami Te Rupamaishvaram Purushottama Manyase Yadi Jachichakyam Maya Drashurdu Miti Prapo Yogeshvara Tato Me Devam Daishaya Demanamabhyayam Shri Bhagavan Bhashya me balta rupanui shatashota sahasra shahu nana bitani divyani nana balno kurutini cha Bhashya dityanam basun rudrana nashivina Bhashya divyanam basun rudrana nashivina marutasatata Bahunia durshita pulva Bahunia durshita pul Bahunia durshita pulva nui Bhashya shajariya nui parata Ihaikas Jagat Gurutasanam Bhashyadia Sachara Charam Mama Tehe Gudu Gesha Yachachanyadu Drashudu Michachasi Na Tu Mam Shakyase Drashutu Manenaiva Svachakushushu Divyam Tadami Te Chakushuha Pashyame Yogamai Shivaramu Sanjaya Uvacha Evamukutva Tato Rajan Maha Yogeshivaro Harihu Taishayamasa Paltaya Paramam Rupamai Shivaramu Aneka Bhakutra Nayana Mekadu Aneka Bhakutra Nayana Mek Ayanam Aneka Bhakutra Nayana Manekadu Buddha Daishanamu Aneka Bhakutra Nayana Mek Aneka Bhakutra Nayana Mekadu Buddha Daishanamu Aneka Dibya Paranam Dibya Nekodiata Yutamu Divyama Liyam Barataram Divyagananta Nulapanam Saivash Jariyamayam Devamanantam Vishabhatomukam Divi Surya Sahasrasya Pavedyuga Padut Tita Yadi Paha Sadrushi Sa Syad Pa Sastasya Mahatmanaha Tatrai Kasatam Jagatukurutusanam Prabhipakatamanekata Apashyad Devasya Sharire Panandavastada Tataha Sa Bismaya Vishuddho Hurushitoroma Tananjayaha Pranomia Shirasa Devam Gurutanjilara Pashat Gurutanjilara Pashata Arjuna Uvacha Pashyami Devam Sitava Deva Dehe Saivam Sitata Bhuta Vishesha Sangankana Brahmano Misham Kamala Sanasata. You know, I want to say this word again. Bhuta Vishesha Sangankana Brahmano Misham Kamala Sanasata Murushrim Kamala Sanasata Murushrim Shija Saivanuragam Shija Divyana Aneka Bahudarapak Aneka Bahudarabakutra Netram Pashyami Tivam Saivato Nanantarupam Nanutam Na Matyam Na Punasatabadim Pashyami Vishivarupa Girituinam Kadinam Chakrinam Jam Tejorashim Saivato Diputimanantam Pashyami Devam Dulniri Kushyam Samanantad Diputanalaika Diutima Prame Diputanalaika Diutima Prameyam Devamakusharam Paramam Veditavyam Devamasya Vishavasya Param Nitanam Devamabhyayaha Shashvata Taimagopata Sanatanasatavam Purusho Mato Me Anadimatyanantamananantabiryamananant Anadimatyanantamananantabiryamananantaba Anadimatyanantamananantabiryamananantabahum Shashisuryanatram Pashyami Devam di buta huta shabak, di buta huta shabakatram, di buta huta shabakatram, debatejasa, bishivamidam, tapanantam, diava purti, diava purti, diava purti vioridaman, diava purti, diava purti vioridamanantaram hi viaputam devayai kena dishashaja saivahu durushutuva duputam rupamugram tavedam lokatrayam prabhyatitam mahatmana ami hi devam surasanganka pishananti Gachidapitaha Pranjalayo Gurunananti Savasati Dyukutava Maharshri Siddhata Sangankaha Sutuvananti Devam Sututipiha Pushikala Piha Rudra Ditya Pasavo Ye Cha Satya Vishivashit Satya Vishivashibinao Marutashi Joshimapa Shitya. I'm wondering if I should start not pointing the arrows because it distracts me. Because it's NLP. You know what? I'm not gonna point at things anymore. Kantalbayakusho Surasiddhata Sanganka Bikushanante Devam Visamita Shechaiva Saive Rupam Mahatite Bahubakateranataram Mahabaho Bahubahu Rupapat Bahubahu Rupadamu Bahudam Shituru Karalam Durishutava Lokaha Brabhyatita Sudataham Napahus Purusham Di Putamane Kabainam Vyatadananam Di Putabishala Netram Durishutava Hitavam Brabhyatita Nantaratama Turutim Na Binandami Shamam Cha Vishnu. No, it's easier for me too. Damshituru Karalani Cha Te Mukhani Durushuttavaiva Kala Nala Sanani Pani Disho Na Jane Na Lape Cha Shaima Prasida Devesha Jaganani Vasa Ami Cha Devam Turutara Shiturosia Puturahu Saive Sahaiva Vanipala Sangan Kaihu Pishumo Duronahu Sutaputra Sata Sao Saha Samadhi Yairapi Yotamuki Aihu Bhagavatra Nui Te Devaramano Vishananti Damshituru Karalani Payanakani Gachidu Bilagana Dashana Nantareshu Sanandurushianante Jul Nui Dairut Jul Nui Dairut Tamangangai Yata Nadinam Bahavum Buvega Bahavum Buvega Samudra Meba Pimukha Derabananti Tata Tabami Naralokabira Vishananti Bhagavatra Nuya Pibi Javalananti Bhagavatra Nuya Pibi Javalananti. Yeah, it's a lot easier for me. So my hands are free. Yata Pradi Putam Jabalanam 바땅은가 비샤는띠 나샤야 사무르드 타베가흐 다타이바 나샤야 비샤는띠 로카스타바비 바크트라누이 사무리드 타베가흐 렐리히아세 그라사마나흐 사마는 딸을 가는 사마그. That's challenging. 사마는 딸을 가는 사마는 딸을 가는 사마그라는 바데 나일지 발라드 비흐. 사마는 딸을 가는 사마그라는 바데 나일지 발라드 비흐. 데조피라 부리야 자가트 사마그람 바사스타 보그라흐 브라타파는티 비슈누. 아키아히 메고 파바누그라 루포 나모스투 데바바라 브라시다 비지냐 투미츠차미 바바는 타마디암 나히 브라자나미 타바 브라브르트티무 श्री भगवानुवाच कालोऽस्मि लोकाकुशया कुरुत परावृतो लोका는 사마할투미하 परावृतताः 버타피 드밤 나 바비시어는 띠 살베 예바스티타흐 브라티아니 게슈 요타흐 다스마트 바무트 데슈터 야쇼 라파스바 지트바 샤투루는 붕응 거슈바 라지암 사무르드 타무 마야이바이테 니하타흐 볼바메바 니미트타마트람 바바 사비야사치느 드로넘자 비시맘자 자야드라탐자 갈넘 타타니아나피 요타비라느 마야 하탐스드밤 자히마 비아티슈트 유티아스바 제타시 라누에 사파트나느 산자야 우바짱 에타치 트루트바 바짜남 깨샤바시야 그르타는 질레 그르타는 잘릴 베파마나흐 기리투이 나마스 그르트바 부야 에바하 그르시넘 사가드가담 피타흐 브라노미야 알주나 우바짱 스타네 흐루슈이 깨샤 타바 브라킬티야 자가트 브라흐루시아티야 누라지아테 자 라쿠셴시 피타니 티쇼 드라바는티 살베 나마시아는티 자 시드타 상응카흐 다스마찌짜 때나 나메라는 하마드마느 가리야세 브라흐마노피아 디카트레 브라흐마노피아 디칼트레 아나는 땅 데베샤 자가는니 바사 드바마쿠쇼람 사다사트따트바람 야트 드바마 디데바흐 부르셔흐 부라너스드바마시야 비슈바시야 바람 디타나무 베트타시 베디암자 바람자 타마 드바야 타탐 비슈바마나는따 비슈바마나는따루파 바유리아 모그닐 바유리아 모그닐 바루너흐 샤샹은 까흐 브라자파티스트밤 브라피타 마하시짬 나모 나마스테스투 사하스라 그르트바 보나시자 부요비 나모 나마스테 나마흐 브라스타 다타 브러슈터타스테 나모수투 테 살바타 에바 살바 아나는 다비리아 미타 비크라마스드밤 살밤 사마 브노슈이 다토시 살바흐 사케티 마트바 브라사팜 야두크담 해 구르슈누 해 야다바 해 사케티 아자나타 마히마남 다베담 마야 브라마다트 브라노예나 바비 야치자 바하 살타마사트 그루토시 one more 야치자 바하 살타마사트 그루토시 that was worse yeah 그르 야치자 바하 살타마사트 그루토시 비하라샤야 사나포자네슈 에코타바 비아지우타 따드사마쿠셴 따드쿠쇼야 마예 드바마하마 브라메야무 비타시 로카시야 짜라시야 드바마시야 부지아시자 구룰가리야느 나 드바트 사모스티아 피아티카흐 구토니오 로카트라예 피아 프라티마 프라파바 타스마트 프라누이타야 가얌 프라사다예 드바마하미 샤미두염 비테바 부투라시아 사키우흐 브리야야하시 데바 소투움 사드르슈터불밤 후루슈이 토스미 드르슈트바 파예나 자 브라비아티탐 나모메 마노메 다데바 메 달샤야 데바 루밤 브라시다 데베샤 자가는 니바사 기리 두이남 가디남 자크라 하스탐 에츠차미 드밤 드라슈투마함 다타이밤 데나이바 루베너 자툴푸제나 사하스라바호 바바 비시바물테 시리 파가바 누바자 마야 브라사는 네나 다발 주네담 루밤 바람 다시타마 드마요가트 대조마얌 비시바마나는 다마디암 야는메 드바다니에나 나 드르슈터 불밤 나 베다야지냐 티아야 나일나 다 나일나 자 그리야 빌나 따뽀피루그라이흐 에밤루 바흐 샤키야 아함 느르로게 드라슈툼 드바다니에나 구루브라비라 sorry 마테 비아타 마자 비무터 파보 드르셔터바 루밤 코라미 드링은 맘에 담음 고라미 드링은 맘에 담음 비아베타 피허 Puritamanaha Punasatavam Tadeva Me Rupamidam Prapashya Sanjaya Uvacha Ityarjunam Vasudevasatatok Vasudevasatatok Tatok Vasudevasatatok Deva Sevakam Rupam Dashayamasa Puyaha Ashivasayamasa Ja Pitamenam Putva Punaha Saumiyava Pulmahatma Arjuna Uvacha Turishitavadam Manusham Rupam Tava Saumyam Janardana Idani Masumi Samburitataha Sachataha Prakritim Gataha Shri Bhagavan Suduldaishamidam Rupam Turishitavanasi Yanamama Deva Apyasya Rupasya Nityam Daishanakang Kushui Daishanakang Kushuinoha Naham Vedailna Tapasa Na Tanena Na Jejaya Shakya Ebambito Durashidum Durishitava Nasi Mam Yata Pakatiya Devananyaya Shakya Ahamebambitul Juna Jinyatum Durashitum Ja Tatavena Purabeshitum Ja Paranantapa Matakaima Matu Param Matakaima Matakaima Matapa Matakaima Mataparamo Matapakataho Sanganga Vajitaho Nilbairaho Saivapu Deshu Yaho Sa Mahameti Banundava Tatasaditi Shri Mad Bhagavad Gita Supanishatusu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Kurushanol Juna Sambade Vishvaru Padashana Yogo Namaika Dashotyayah. Namaste. Arjuna said, this discourse about the Supreme Mystery called Adhyatman, which thou hast uttered for my welfare, has dispelled this my illusion. For I have heard from thee at large of the creation and dissolution of beings, O thou of eyes like lotus petals, and also of thy greatness that knoweth no deterioration. What thou hast said about thyself, O great Lord, is even so. O best of male beings, I desire to behold thy sovereign form. If, O Lord, thou thinkest that I am competent to behold that, then, O Lord of mystic power, show me thy eternal self. The Holy One said, Behold, O son of Brita, my forms, by hundreds and thousands, various, divine, diverse in hue and shape. Behold the Adityas, the Vasus, the Rudras, the Ashvins, and the Maruts. Behold, O Parata, innumerable marvels unseen before. Behold, O thou of curly hair, the entire universe of mobiles and immobiles, collected together in this body of mine, and whatever else thou mayest wish to see. Thou art, however, not competent to behold me with this eye of thine. I give thee celestial sight. Behold my sovereign mystic nature. Sanjaya continued, having said this, O monarch, Hari, the mighty lord of mystic power, then revealed to the son of Brita his supreme sovereign form with many mountain eyes, many wondrous aspects, many celestial ornaments, many celestial weapons uplifted, wearing celestial garlands and robes, with unguents of celestial fragrance, full of every wonder, resplendent, infinite, with faces turned on all sides. If the splendor of 1,000 suns were to burst forth at once in the sky, that would be like the splendor of that mighty one. The son of Bandu, Then beheld there in the body of that God of gods the entire universe divided and subdivided into many parts, all collected together. Then Dhananjaya, filled with amazement, and with hair standing on end, bowing with the head, with joined hands, addressed the god. Arjuna said, I behold all the gods, O God, as also all the varied hosts of creatures, Brahman seated on lotus seat, and all the rushes and the celestial snakes. I behold thee with innumerable arms, stomachs, mouths, eyes on every side, O thou of infinite forms. Neither end nor middle, nor also beginning of thine do I behold, O Lord of the universe, O thou of universal form. Bearing diadem, mace, and discus, a mass of energy, glowing on all sides, do I behold thee, that are hard to look at, endued on all sides with the effulgence of the blazing fire or the sun, immeasurable. Thou art indestructible, the supreme object of this universe. Thou art without decay, the guardian of eternal virtue. I regard thee to be the eternal being. I behold thee to be without beginning, mean, and to be of infinite prowess, of innumerable arms, having the sun and the moon for thy eyes, the blazing fire for thy mouth, and heating this universe with energy thy own. For the space betwixt heaven and earth is pervaded by thee alone, as also all the points of the horizon. At sight of this marvelous and fierce form of thine, O Supreme Soul, the triple world trembleth. For these hosts of gods are entering thee. Some afraid are praying with joined hands, saying, Hail to thee, the hosts of great rushes and sitars. Praise thee with copious hymns of praise, the Rudras, the Adityas, the Vasus, they that are the Sahatyas, the Vishavas, the Ashuvans, the Maruts, also the Ushimapas, the Gandharvas, the Yakshas, the Asuras, the hosts of Siddhityas, behold thee, and are all amazed. Beholding thy mighty form, with many mouths and eyes, O mighty armed one, with innumerable arms, thighs, and feet, many stomachs, terrible in consequence of many tusks, all creatures are affrighted, and I also. Indeed, touching the very skies of blazing radiance, many-hued, mouth wide open, with eyes that are blazing and large, beholding thee, O Vishnu, with the inner soul trembling, I can no longer command courage and peace of mind. Beholding thy mouths that are terrible in consequence of tusks, and that are fierce, I cannot recognize the points of the horizon, nor can I command peace of mind. Be gracious, O God of gods, O thou that art the refuge of the universe. And all these sons of Dhritarashtra, together with the hosts of kings and Bhishma and Drona, and also the Suta son, accompanied by even the principal warriors of our side, are quickly entering thy terrible mouths, rendered fierce by thy tusks. Some, with their heads crushed, are seen striking at the interstices of the teeth. As many currents of water flowing through different channels roll rapidly towards the ocean, so these heroes of the world of men enter thy mouths that flame all around. As moths with increasing speed rush for destruction to the blazing fire, so also do the people with unceasing speed enter thy mouths for destruction. Swallowing all these men from every side, thou lickest them with thy flaming mouths, filling the whole universe with energy. Thy fierce splendors, O Vishnu, are heating. Tell me who thou art of fierce form. I bow to thee, O chief of the gods. Be gracious to me. I desire to know thee that art the primeval one, for I do not understand thy actions. The Holy One said, I am Death, the destroyer of the worlds, fully developed. I am now engaged in slaying the race of men. Without thee, all these warriors standing in the different divisions shall cease to be. Wherefore arise, gain glory, vanquishing the foe, enjoy swelling kingdom. By me have all these been already slain. Be only the instrument, O thou that canst draw the bow with the left hand. Drona and Bhishma, and Jayadratha and Karna, and also other heroic warriors, slain by me do thou slay. Be not dismayed, fight. Thou shalt conquer in battle, foes. Sanjaya continued. Hearing these words of Keshava, the diadem-decked, trembling with joined hands, bowed, and once more said unto Kurushanu, with voice choked up and overwhelmed with fear, and making his salutations. Arjuna said, It is meet, O Hurushri Kesha, that the universe is delighted and charmed in uttering thy praise, and the Rakshasas flee in fear in all directions, and the hosts of the Siddhitas bow down. And why should they not bow down to thee, O Supreme Soul, that are greater than even Brahman, and the primal cause. O thou that art infinite, O God of the gods, O thou that art the refuge of the universe, thou art indestructible, thou art that which is, and that which is not, and that which is beyond. Thou art the first God, the ancient being, thou art the supreme refuge of this universe. Thou art the knower, thou art the object to be known, thou the highest abode. By these is pervaded this universe, O thou of infinite form. Thou art Vayu, Yama, Agni, Varuna, Moon, Prajapati, and grandsire. Obeisance be to thee 1,000 times, and again, and yet again obeisance to thee. Obeisance to thee in front and also from behind. Let obeisance be to thee from every side, O thou that art all. Thou art all of energy that is infinite and prowess that is immeasurable. Thou embracest the all. Regarding a friend, whatever hath been said by me carelessly, such as, O Krishna, O Yadava, O friend, not knowing this thy greatness from one of judgment or from love either, whatever disrespect hath been shown thee, for purpose of mirth, on occasions of play, lying sitting at meals, while alone or in the presence of others, O undeteriorating one, I beg thy pardon for it, O thou that art immeasurable. Thou art the Father of this universe of mobiles and immobiles. Thou art the great Master deserving of worship. There is none equal to thee. How can there be one greater? O thou whose power is unparalleled in even the three worlds. Therefore, bowing, prostrating my body, I ask thy grace, O Lord, O adorable one. It behoveth thee, O God, to bear as a father the sons, a friend the friends, a lover the loved ones. Beholding unseen before, I have been rejoiced. My mind hath been troubled with fear. Show me that form, O God. Be gracious, O God, Lord of the gods, O thou that art the refuge of the universe. In diadem and with mace discussed in hand as before, I desire to behold thee. Be of that same four-armed form, O thou of 1,000 arms, O thou of universal form. The Holy One said, Pleased with thee, O Arjuna, I have, by my mystic power, shown thee the supreme form, full of glory, universal, infinite, primeval, which hath been seen before by none else save thee. Except by thee alone, O hero of Guru's race, I cannot be seen in this form in the world of men by anyone else, even by the study of the Vedas and of sacrifices, by gifts, by actions, by the severest austerities. Let no fear be thine, nor perplexity of mind, at seeing this awful form of mine. Free from fear with a joyful heart, behold thou again that other form. Sanjaya continued. Vasudeva, having said all this to Arjuna, once more showed his own form, and that high-souled one, assuming once more gentle form, comforted him who had been afflicted. Arjuna said, Beholding this gentle human form of thine, O Janardana, I have now become of right mind and have come to my normal state. The Holy One said, This form of mine which thou hast seen is difficult of being seen. Even the gods are always desirous of becoming spectators of this form. Not by the Vedas, nor by austerities, nor by gifts, nor by sacrifices can I be seen in this form of mine which thou hast seen. By reverence, however, that is exclusive, O Arjuna, I can in this form be known, seen truly, and attained to, O chastiser of foes. He who doth everything for me, who hath me for his supreme object, who is free from attachment, who is without enmity towards all beings, even he, O Arjuna, cometh to me. Oops. So I forgot to even point to, it might be better that way. Okay, so I just finished. Sorry about that. So you guys didn't see the text. It might be better that way. Okay, 12 verses. Here we go. How long has it been? Chapter 11 is the most challenging for me. 40 minutes, yeah. It's about that. Takes me about that with the English translation. And once again, I'm not gonna point my arrows anymore. It's sapping my energy. So, and you're supposed to just listen. So I'm gonna just act accordingly. Namaste. Agni Shoma Bimam Su Me Shirunutam Purishono Havamu Prati Sukatani Hariatam Pabatam Ta Shushwe Mayahu Agni Shoma Yo Adia Pamidam Pachahu Sapariati Tasmai Tatatam Suviriam Kabam Posham Subhashivyam Agni Shoma Ya Ahutim Yo Bam Tashad Tabishikuritim Tashad Tabi Tashad Tabishikuritim Tashad Tabishikuritim Sa Prajaya Subiriam Vishvama Yulviya Shinabat Vishvama Yulviya Shinabat Agni Shoma Jati Tadbiriam Bam Yadamushnui Tamabas Yadamushnui Tamabasam Panuim Kahu Abadiratam Purusayasya Shesho Vinandatam Jyotirakam Pahupyahu Yuvametani Divi Rochanani Agnishaja Soma Sakratu Atatatam Yuvam Sinentum Ramanpi. This is gonna take me a while, huh? Sinentum Rapi Shasatera Badia Dagani Shoma Vamunchatam Sinentum Rapisha Sinentum Rapi Shasatera Badia Dagani Shoma Vamunchat Sinentum Rapi Shasate Sinentum Rapi Shasatera Bad Sinentum Rapi Shasatera Badia Sinentum Rapi Shasatera Badia Dagani Shoma Vamunchatam Grupitan Aniam Tibo Matarishva Japara Matna. Alright, I need to check this. I've never seen that before. It's 93 verse 6. 93 verse 6. Tna. Okay. Japara matna tna. Japara matna dabian matu. Japara matna dabi. Japara matna daniam pari shieno adrehu agni shoma brahmano Vabhrutanorum yajinyaya chakraturu lokamum Agni shoma abhishahu prasatitasya pitam hariyatam purushono jushwetam sushemano subhavasahi putamata tatatam yajamanaya sham yo agni shoma abhishu sapariya de debad tri 사파리아드 데바드리자 마나사요 크르테나 나시야 브라탐 라크쇼탐 바타마함소 마함 바타맘하소 비셰 자나야 마히 샬마 야츠차타무 아그니 쇼마 사베다사 사후디 마나탐 기라흐 삼 데바트라 바푸바투흐 아그니 쇼마 바네나 밤요밤 크루테나 다샤티 다스마이 디다야탐 부르하트 아그니 쇼마 비마니 노 유밤 하비야 주조쇼타무 아 야타무파 나흐 사짱 아그니 쇼마 삐뿌르땀 삐뿌르땀 나아 비야야는땀 무리 무스리 비야야는땀 무스리야 하비야수다흐 아스메 발라니 마카바트수 타트땀 그르누땀 노 아트바람 슈루슈뚜이 많은 땀음 나마스테 Agni and Soma, mighty pair, graciously hearken to my call. Accept in friendly wise my hymn, and prosper him who offers gifts. The man who honors you today, Agni and Soma, with this hymn, bestow on him heroic strength, increase of kind and noble steeds. The man who offers holy oil and burnt oblations unto you, Agni and Soma, shall enjoy great strength with offspring all his life. Agni and Soma, famed is that your prowess wherewith ye stole the kine, his fruit from Banui. Ye caused the brood of Burisaya to perish. Ye found the light, the single light for many. Agni and Soma, joined in operation, ye have set up the shining lights in heaven. From curse and from reproach, Agni and Soma, ye freed the rivers that were bound in fetters. One of you, Mahatarishavan, brought from heaven the falcon rent, the other from the mountain. Strengthened by holy prayer, Agni and Soma have made us ample room for sacrificing. Taste Agni Soma, this prepared oblation, accept it, mighty ones, and let it please you. Vouchsafe us good protection and kind favor, grant to the sacrificer health and riches. Whoso with oil and poured oblation honors with God-devoted heart, Agni and Soma, protect his sacrifice, preserve him from distress. Grant to the sacrificer great felicity. Invoke together, mates in wealth, Agni Soma, accept our hymns. Together be among the gods. Agni and Soma, unto him who worships you with holy oil, shine forth an ample recompense. Agni and Soma, be ye pleased with these oblations brought to you, and come together nigh to us. Agni and Soma, cherish well our horses, and let our cows be fat who yield oblations. Grant power to us and to our wealthy patrons, and cause our holy rites to be successful. Sorry, that was Bhagavata. I'm messing up so many things. I'm just gonna leave it there. That was Bhagavata, hymn, book 1, hymn 93, not Bhagavad Gita. I read Bhagavad Gita. Today's a weird day. It's like, the best way I could put it is, I might be spiritually pregnant and about to give to a new spirit. So I'm like, I forgot a lot of things to do today. That's not normal. Even in this session, I'm, gotta make sure, okay, this is Yoga Sutra. And once again, I'm not gonna point the arrows anymore. It distracts me. I want to get through it as quickly as possible. And I think people who are watching this agree as well. So I don't have to. I'm not teaching you Sanskrit here. This is what heals me. And so listening to it heals you, because it heals me. So yeah, namaste. Kushono tatakramayoho samyamad vivekajam jinyanam yatha pakaisha pariyanantam Diravyam paramanurabam paramapakaisha pariyanantaha kalaha kushono yabata pa samayana jalitaha paramanuha pulbadesham jahya dudataradesham upa sampadyata Jahya dudataradeshamupa sampadyata Jahya dudataradeshamupa sampadyata sa kalaha kushonoha tataprapaha pichichedasutu gramaha kushono tatagramayo durnasati. Just want to check the spelling. Yol. Not Gusho. Yeah, okay. Gusho no tatagramayol. Gusho no tatagramayol nasati Vasutu samahara iti buddhati samaharo muhultaho buddhati samaharo muhultaho muhultahoratradayaho sakhaivayam kalo vasutu shuniopi Buddhati nirmanoha shabdajinyana nupati laukikanam beautitita daishananam pasutu sabarupa iva bapasate Kusho no sutu pasutu patitaha grama balamambi grama shecha kusho no nanantari kusho no nanantari atma tam kala vidaha kala itya jakushote yoginahu na ja devau kushono saha pavatahu gramashja na devayohu saha puvora sampavat saha puvora sampavat saha puvora saha puvora sampavat 볼바스마 두드다 라파비노 볼바스마 두드다 라파비노 야다 나는 다리암 구쇼노시아 사 그라마흐 따스마 드발타마나 에바이카흐 구쇼노 나 볼보드다 라쿠쇼노흐 사는 띠띠 따스마는 나스띠 따뜻사마하라흐 예뚜 부다파비나흐 구쇼노스테 파리노마는 비타 비아케야흐 다나이케나 구쇼누에나 그르트수노 로카흐 파리노마마누 파바티 따뜻구쇼노 파루 따뜻구쇼노 파루 더흐 카르바미 살베 탈마흐 따요흐 구쇼노 따뜻 구쇼노 kushono tatakaramayōho, samiyama tatayōho, sa kusho takaranomu, sa kusho takaranomu, tatashcha vivekajam jinyanam pradulpavati. As a result of constraint upon moments and their sequence, knowledge proceeding from discrimination. Just as the atom is the minimal limit of matter, so the moment is the minimal limit of time, or the time taken by an atom in motion in order to leave one point and reach the next point is a moment. But the continuous flow of these is a sequence. Moments and the sequences of these cannot be combined into a real. Hours of 8 and 40 minutes, days of 30 such hours, and so on are combinations by a mental process. Thus time, being of this nature, does not correspond to anything real, but is a structure by a mental process and follows as a result of perceptions or of words. To the ordinary thinking of the emergent mind, it might appear as if it were real, but the moment does come within the objects and rests upon the sequence. Furthermore, the sequence has its essence in an uninterrupted succession of moments. This is called time by experts in time. So the yogins use the term. For two moments cannot occur simultaneously, because it is impossible that there be a sequence between two things that occur simultaneously. When a later moment succeeds an earlier without interruption, there is a sequence. Thus in the present, there is a single moment and there are no earlier or later moments. Therefore, there is no combination of them, but those moments which are past and future are to be explained as inherent in the mutations. Accordingly, the whole world passes through a mutation in any single moment. So all those external aspects of the world are relative to this present moment. By constraint upon moments and their sequence, both are directly perceived. And as a result of this, the knowledge proceeding from discrimination comes about. Alright, 3 more to go. And 53 is the longest. Once I get through 53, which is the next one, it's just smooth sail from there. Then Namaste Tasya Bishoya Bisheshu Upakushui Piate Jati Lakushono Deshaira Niata Navachicheda Tulia Yositatahu Jati Lakushono Deshaira Jati Lakushono Deshaira Niata Navachicheda Jati Lakushono Deshaira Niata Navachicheda Tulia Yositatahu Jati Lakushono Deshaira Niata Navachicheda Jati Lakushono Deshaira Niata Navachicheda Tulia Yositatahu Jati Lakushono Deshaira Namaste Jati Lakushono Deshaira Niata Navachicheda Tulia Yositatahu Pratipatatihu. One more. Jati Lakushono Deshai Jati Lakushono Deshaira Niata Navachicheda Tulia Yositatahu Jati Lakushono Deshaira Niata Navachicheda Tulia Yositatahu Pratipatatihu. I should have just left it at the first attempt. Or first reading. Okay. Once again, I'm not going to point things anymore. It distracts me. I just want to get through it. Tulia yol desha lakushono saru pie jati pedoniataya. Just want to double check this. Okay. Number 1. Dayam Jati pedoniatayam hetuho gauriyam. Is it ba or va? Badu. Bada. How about this? Bada. Bada beyamiti. Tulia desha jati yatve. Lakushona maniat bakaram. Lakushona maniat bakaram. Kala kushui. Kauhe. Subasati mati. Kauriti. Tubayora malay malaka yolja tilakushona saru piad desha pedoniat pakara. Dubayora malaka yolja tilakushona saru piad desha pedoniat pakara. Dubayora malaka yolja tilakushona saru piad desha pedoniat pakara. Idam pulva midam udtaramiti. Yada tu pulvamala malakam pulvamala malakamania pulvamalakamania biagracia cinya turututara desha upa valtiate. Number 2. Vaitate. Upa vaitate. Yada. Tulia deshatve. Pulva meta. Tutara meta. Diti prabipaga. Nupapatatihu. Pulva meta. Pulva meta. Tutara. Pulva meta. Pulva meta. Pulva meta. Tutara. Pulva meta. Dadu. Pulva meta tutara meta titi. Pulva meta tutara meta titi. Prabipaga nupapatatihu. Pulva meta tutara. Pulva meta tutara meta titi. Pulva meta tutara meta titi. Prabipaga nupapatatihu. Asam digutena ja tatva jinyanena pavitabhya mityata idamuktam tatahu pratipatati vivekan pratipatati viveka jinyana diti pratipatati viveka jinyana diti. Katam pulva malaka sahakushonuo. Pulva malaka sahaku. Pulva malaka sahaku. Pulva malaka sahakushonuo. Pulva malaka sahakushonuo. Desha udtara malaka sahakushono. Udtara malaka sahakushono. Desha pinnahu. Udtara malaka sahaku. Udtara malaka sahakusho. Udtara malaka sahakusho no desha pinnahu. Udtara malaka sahakusho no desha pinnahu. Udtara malaka sahakusho no desha udtara malaka sahaku. Udtara malaka sahakushono desha pinnahu. Te ja malake siva deshakushono nupava. Siva shakushono nupavabinene. Siva de shakushono nupava. Siva de shakushono nupava. Siva de 스바데 샤크쇼노 누파바 비는네. Okay, so that's the last page. After this sutra, it's easy. Anya de shakushono no pabasutu dayorania tebe heturiti etena durishito nentena parama no sutulia jan dilakushono deshasia parama no sutulia jan dilakushono deshasia Purva paramanu desha sahakushono sahakusho tukarano dututarasya. Purva paramanu desha sak. Purva paramanu desha sahakushono. Purva paramanu desha tesha. Purva paramanu desha sahakushono sahakusho tukarano dututarasya. Purva paramanu desha no. Purva paramanu no purva paramanu desha sahakushono shono purva paramanu desha sahakushono sak purva paramanu desha sahakushono sa purva paramanu desha sahakushono sahakusho tukarano dututarasya paramanu no sutta Tudesha nupapatatan pututarasya paramano setadu paramano setadu deshanu paramano Paramano setadu deshanu paramano setadu deshanu papatata buddhatarasya paramano setadu deshanu papatata buddhatarasya paramano setadu deshanu paramano setadu deshanu papatata buddha paramano setadu deshanu papatata buddhatarasya tadu deshanu pabo Paramano setadu deshan paramano setadu deshan upapatata paramano setadu deshan upapatata buddhatarasya. I mean, I got it right like 3 times, but just not satisfied. Paramano setadu deshan upapatata buddhatarasya. Paramano setadu deshanu papatata buddhatarasya tadu deshanu pavo pinnaho sahakushono peda tayori shibarasya yogino niyatva pratyayo pavati iti tadu deshanu pavo pinnaho sahakushono peda tayo 사하쿠쇼노 페다 뜻다 요리 슈바라시야 요기노 니아뜨바 요기노 니아뜨바 프라티아요 파바티티 아빠레 뚜 바이너 야는띠 예는띠야 비셰쇼 스테니아타 프라티아얌 꿀바는 띠 타트라피 데샬라쿠쇼노 페 Desha pedo multibia batija ti peda shijanya tube multibia batija jiti multibia batija ti peda multibia batija ti peda shijanya tube hetuho kushono pedasutu yogi buddhati gamiya ebati atta ukudam multiyabya batija sorry multiviabiti jati peda pavananasati multiviabati jati peda pavananasat multiviabati jati peda pavananasati mulapuru taku devamiti mulapuru taku devamiti mulapuru taku devamiti basho ganuyahu. That's really odd. Namaste. The particular that is the object of this is brought forward. As a result of this, there arises the deeper knowledge of two equivalent things which cannot be distinctly qualified in species or characteristic mark or point of space. If two equivalent things resemble each other in point of space and in characteristic mark, it is the difference in species which makes distinguish between them. For instance, this is a cow, that is a mare. If the place and the species be equivalent, it is the characteristic mark that makes distinguish between them. For instance, this cow has black eyes, that cow is lucky. Since two myrobolan fruits resemble each other in species and in characteristic mark, it is the difference as to point of space that makes distinguish between them. For instance, this one is in front, the other is behind. But when the myrobolan which was in front is put, while the attention of him who has the intuitive is elsewhere occupied, in the place of the one behind, then if the places are equivalent so that one would think that is the one in front, that is the one behind, a right classification is impossible. Since the right view of things must be free from doubt, it was said, as a result of this there arises the deeper knowledge, as a result of the knowledge proceeding from discrimination. How is this? The point of space coincident with the myrobolan in front is distinct from the point of space coincident with the myrobolan behind. And the two myrobolans are distinct in that they pass through the incidents peculiar to their own points of space, but it is this passing through the incident belonging to another point of space that is the cause of the distinction between the two. This example illustrates how the Supreme Yogin has the presented idea of the difference between two atoms as a result of his direct experience of the point of space coincident with the atom in front, which atom is equivalent in species and characteristic mark and point of space. The reason for this is that the distinction is between the coincidence. Inasmuch as it is impossible that an atom which is behind can have the point of space of the one, passing of the atom behind through its own point of space is different. Others, however, describe these particulars which are ultimates, produce the idea of the difference. Even in this, the difference as to the point of space and as to the characteristic mark, and the difference as to limitation and extent, and as to the intervening space and as to species, the cause of distinction. But it is the difference as to the incident that is accessible to the thinking substance of the yogin only. Therefore it has been said, since there is no difference as to limitation and extent, or by reason of intervening space or of species, there is no distinction in the root. So says Bharsha Ganuya. Okay, two more to go. Namaste. Tarakam. Sorry, did I miss anything? Tarakam salva vishoyam salvata vishoyamakramam jati vivekajam jnanam tarakamiti svaprati potita manau padeshika mityaltahu svaprati potita svaprati potita manau padeshika mityaltahu. I'm being distracted. Svaprati potita manau padeshika mityaltahu svaprati potita manau padesha svaprati potita manau padeshika mityaltahu svaprati potita manau Svaprati podta Narakamiti Svaprati podta Mana Upadeshika Mati Altahu Mamiti Altahu. Svaprati podta Mana Upadeshika Svaprati podta Mana Upadeshika Miti Altahu Salva Vishoyam Nasya Kimchida Visha Kimchida Vishoyi Putamiti Altahu Kimchida Vishoyi Putamiti Altahu Saivata Vishoyamati Dana Gata Pratiu Tupananam Saivata Vishoyamati Dana Gata Pratiu Tupananam Saivam Pariya Yaihu Saivata Janati Dialtahu Akrama Mitie Kakushonuo Parut Akrama Mitie Kakushonuo Akrama Mitie Kakushono Parut Akrama Mitie Kakushono Parutam Saivata Guruhunoti Dialtahu Etad Vivekajam Jinyanam Paripurnamu Asyai Vamsho Yoga Pradipo Matumatim Pumimupadaya Yavadasya Parisamaptiriti. The knowledge proceeding from discrimination is the deliverer, has all things as its object and has all times for its object, and is without sequence. The word deliverer means that it arises out of its own vivid light without further suggestion, for it has all things for its object. This means that there is nothing that is not its object. It has all times for its object. This means that it has intuitive knowledge at all times of one whole, past and future and present, with its states. An inclusive whole without sequence means that it grasps one whole, striking upon at one moment with all its times. Such in its complete form is the knowledge proceeding from discrimination. Of this same, the lamp of yoga is a part, beginning with the Hanit stage until it reaches final perfection. All right, the last one. Namaste. Praputta viveka jnanasya Praputta viveka jnanasya Pa Sattva purushoyo Sudati samye. Is that one word or two words? Sudati samye Kaivalyamiti iti Shri Patanjali Virajita Yoga Sudreshu Durutiyo Viputipadahu. Yada Niltutara Jasatamu Malam Niltutara Jasatamu Malam Buddhati Sattvam Purushasya Niyata Prati Purushasya Niyata Pratiti Purushasya Niyata Pratiti Ma Purushasya Niyata Pratiti Matra Thikaram Nagataklecha Bijam Pavati Tadang Purushasya Shuddhatisaru Piyamiba Miba Shuddhati Ba Shuddhatisaru Piyamiba Bananam Shuddhatisaru Piyamiba Bananam Pavati Tada Purushasyo Pacharita Poga Pavahu Shuddhatihu Etasya Pavasatayam Kaivalyam Pavati Shivarasyani Pavati Shivarasya Va Vivekaja Jinya Napagina Vivekaja Chinyana Pagina Itarasya Pa Nahi Nagatakle Bijasya Chinyane Punara Pekusho Kachidasati Satava Shudutita Shudutid Vara Vare Noitat Samatija Maishivariam Satava Shuduti Sat. It's a different word. Alright, I'll look up this one. Body or body I'll say both. You know what? Just say both. Sattvashuddhatidu 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 Vare Noitat Samatija Maishivariam Sattvashuddhatidu Vare Noitat Samatijam Sattvashuddhatidu Vare Noitat Samatija Maishivariam Sattvashuddhati Vare Noitat Samatija Sattvashuddhati 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 Vare Noitat Samatija Sattvashuddhati Vare Noitat Samatija Maishivariya. I think it's Jinyanam Jopakranan Tamu Paramal Tatasutu Jinyana Dadaishanam Nibaitate Tasaminen Niburutute Na Sanantiut Tare Klesha Pabat Kaima Bipaka Klesha Pabat Kaima Klesha Pabat Kaima Bipaka Paba Klesha Pabat Kaima Bipaka Paba Jarita Tikara Shijaita Siam Mabasatayam Jarita Tikara Shijaita Siam Mabasatayam. Just want to check this. Jarita. Yeah. Guna na Purushasya Punadurushyat Benopa Dishirtanante Punadurushyat Benopa Punadurushyat Benopati Punadurushyat Benopati Shitanante Tatu Purushasya Kaivaliam Tada Purushahu Svarupama Jyotiramal Svarupama Tera Jyotiramalahu Kevali Pavati. In either case, whether one has attained to knowledge proceeding from discrimination or has not attained to knowledge proceeding from discrimination, when the purity of the sattva and of the self are equal, isolation. When the sattva of the thinking substance is freed from the defilement of the rajas and tamas, and when it has no task other than with the presented idea of the difference of it from the self, and when the seeds of the hindrances within itself have been burnt, then the sattva enters into a state of purity equal to that of the self. When this is so, purity is the cessation of the experience which is falsely attributed to the self. In this state, isolation follows for one who has supremacy or for one who has not supremacy, for one who partakes of the knowledge proceeding from discrimination or for another. For if there be knowledge in the case of one whose hindrances have become burned seed, there is no further need of anything. As being the means of purifying the sattva, both the supremacy proceeding from concentration, and the knowledge have been introduced into the discussion. But strictly speaking, the knowledge represses not sight. When this is repressed, there are no more hindrances. Because there are no more hindrances, there is no fruition of kaima. In this state, the aspects, their task done, do not again submit themselves as object for sight to the self. That is the self's isolation. then the self having its light within itself become undefiled and isolated. Iti Shri Patanjale Samkhya Parabhajane Yoga Shastre Vyasa Pashuye Piphuti Padasutrti Yahu. Namaste. Namaste. So that's the end of book 3. Of the exposition of the comment on the Patanjalan, the book on supernormal powers, the third. And the next book is Isolation, and Isolation is really cool. It's when nothing matters anymore. Nothing in the world matters. Let me see if I this is locked, huh? Okay. Yeah. So that's tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, it's book 4. Exciting stuff. Today I finished early, so that's okay. That's really cool. So yeah, I'm being distracted by somebody who's living here who cannot stand Sanskrit and is doing stuff to just make me stop, basically. It's really distracting. So, dear God, I pray in King Yahusha's name, your son, that whoever's doing, distracting me and doing awful things, bad, evil things towards me, I pray in King Yahusha's name that you stop him or her and her. You stop whoever is distracting me from doing what I'm doing, because I think they're just really bad people. That's why they cannot stand your word, God. They're not from you, and they'll do a lot of awful things. And I'm praying in your son, King Yahusha's name, to stop them from doing bad things. So please help me, God. I think they're listening to this right now, because I think, God is a strong word for these people. So, they do awful, awful things. They're standing right outside my door right now. So please stop them. Please, let them mind their own business or get the F out of here. They don't belong here. Go somewhere else to go. Please, God. I ask in your son, King Yahusha's name, that you stop them. Do whatever it takes for them to stop what they're doing, which is distracting me, because they don't believe in you. They don't belong to you. They're like animals or something. And I'm saying this because they're harming me. They're doing really bad things towards me. So please stop them. It's come to this point now that I'm talking to you, God, about it. And if they deserve punishment, okay, well, you told us to pray for them. So I ask that you open their eyes and soul and heart and help me also, because I'm just really, really angry. I might send them to hell with the Hare Krishna mantra, but I don't want to do that. So, dear God, please help me. They're standing right outside my door, just trying to do bad things, doing bad things, living like animals. And I wouldn't have said any of these if they didn't bother me. I don't care how they live, but they do care about how I live. They don't belong here. So please, I ask in your son, King Yahusha's name, to please help me and help them. Whatever it takes. Please. Thank you very much. Namaste. Sorry about that, guys. I just really needed to talk about that. All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do ASMR in a few hours, and it's gonna be exciting from now. So the old world is gonna pass, and whoever belongs to the old world, they have to repent or else, pretty much. Thank you very much. In King Yahusha's name, whoever's watching this, I bless you. May God bless you in King Yahusha's name. And that's Jesus' real name, Yahusha. When you say that, sometimes a lot of godless people get scared because the name, there's a power within the name itself. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night. Namaste.